Hi. If you are only focused on growing, there is no time to receive. I am at a stage in my life where I'm thinking a lot about, how I've gotten to this point of my life and the thought patterns that I've had during them, and just kind of what my mindset has been these past 21 years. And while I've had some amazing experiences growing up, I think I came to the knowledge and the acceptance that I I've gotten to a place of always seeking the next goal, always seeking the next step rather than embracing and just enjoying what I have now. And then thinking even deeper in that, I realized that I've kind of always been like that. While I haven't always been at this point of it really being a big thing, I've kind of always had that trait of, what's the next step? What's the next thing? What's the next, you know, thrill that can come to me? And I'm going to, this idea literally came to me like 30 minutes ago. Um, which is why I have everything I decided to start writing down everything I want to talk about. Um so I'm not just rambling, like I'm getting to the point. Like I just write, but I write little bullet points. I like to freehand off the dome, just talk and yap, but at the same time I like to say every point that I wanted to say. I hope that heart isn't glitching too much. I haven't really been paying attention, and it's not like annoying. So, yes, I have really, with that thinking, come to realize, and then also just with different texts I've been reading, videos I've been watching, um, including like films and TV shows. I watched, I just finished The Good Place, which I think I'll go more in depth about that. Actually, I should write that down. But they've all been kind of helping me come to the same conclusion. And I think we as a human race, I don't think it's just me, I think we can get so caught up in who we want to be instead of who we are now and how far we've come. Because I feel like a lot of people who see this will be able to say that 5 years ago, they have a lot of the things, or they have something that they wanted 5 years ago, and it seemed like they really wanted it, or they were really ready for that step, and then they have it now, but they don't really think about it right now. It just seems natural to have it. But 5 years, oh, I'm sorry if that was a big plosive, but 5 years ago they wanted that thing, they wanted it so badly. But it's like, once you get it, it's like, I have it, what's now, what's next? And hold on. And okay, how can I elevate? How can I be better? How can I, you know, take this next step? And then I also think that comes into play with like our everyday of just even our skills and our place in life. Like for me personally, with my skills, I go to college for acting and film. I also love to sing. I want to be both an actress and a singer and humanitarian, but that's another topic. Um, but with my skills, like I get so swept in who I want to be that sometimes I just not even, I don't want to say downplay, like I'm really big and I've come a long way about, not talking down to myself. And while I'm not perfect, again, because I get so critical, um, it's not in a self-deprecating way. It's like this could be better way. But even with that being said, like stuff that I'll think is just all right, people will like tell me, hey, that was really good, or like, oh my God, you're so talented. Or if I tell a friend that I didn't think it was that good or I'm nervous about it, they'll be like, what are you talking about? That was so good. Good. Like, um, I'm taking musical theater for the actor right now this semester, and I told my friend who's also my acting cohort like how nervous I was, and just I didn't really feel like I was, hitting everything, and I just thought it was really difficult. And then when I went up there and I performed, he told me like, you really got to stop bullshitting, like that was so good. He told me like it was amazing, like it was just really good. And then other people would compliment me, and I would just really be, I would be like, taking the compliments because thank you, thank you, thank you. But I'd be like, really? Like, inside, well, with him, because I had told him I was nervous. With other people, I'd be like, thank you. I know I take a compliment. I love a compliment. Love a compliment. But, sorry to smack. I will genuinely think something's just alright. Like, I'll think, oh, that cover I did, it is just alright. Like, even with my very first cover on my channel, when I sent that to my friend, and I sent that to her to, make, because it was my first time thinking about posting something. So when I sent it to her, I even gave like a disclaimer, I think, or something about knowing that there's some cracks or something like that, I guess, because I just didn't think it was that great. So then her reaction, and then her telling me what to post, and then me posting it and getting such a big, I got so many DMs because I posted it on my Instagram story first. I got so many DMs, so many like, oh my God, Kyler, I didn't know you could sing. I didn't know you could sing. Even the next day at university, like I had some people talking to me about the cover. So I just was so like taken aback because it's like, whoa, like, yes, I was cool enough with this to post it or to keep it. And that is a whole other topic. That's taken me a long way. I'm so proud of myself now. Pat on the back. Um, but I'll genuinely just think like, this is cool. It's all right. It's not Beyonce. Like, it could be better because that's my fave. Period. But but I feel like my hands got locked up. But that's also a big issue. I always say that she's literally my favorite ever. So I think of her as like the standard. So when I know how your voice can be and the limits you can go, I just think, oh, this is all right when it comes to myself. And that's so sick because I can see the beauty in everybody. And also, wait, now I'm getting negative. I promise you guys, I see the beauty in my own voice. Like stuff that I'll hate. And then that's also just being an artist. Stuff that I hate today, a month later I'll be like, oh my God, that was so good. Why did I hate that? Like, I'm getting kinder and kinder with my self talk about my talents, but it's just like, I don't know, when you know what the best is like, it's like you just want to be the best you can be. And that's also me not saying like I want her voice. I want to be the best of my ability in this vessel with my tone, my everything, because I love my voice. I just want it to be the most technically skilled it can be. And when I find an agent, which I will one day, I know that. And on my own, I'm just getting better and better each day. Really, I am. Um, but that was sidetrack. Sorry, that happens on this channel. Um, I have to stop smacking. I'm sorry. That's so bad. Um, no, where was I? Okay, I have to end this one because I don't know where I was. Ah, sorry. The light fell just as I pressed record. Yes. Oh, wait. The audio's not in because I took it. Okay. I unplugged the mic so that I could I unplugged the mic so that I could listen back, but I forgot to plug it back in. But anyway, so what I was saying was, yes, like I'll just think this is all right, but then I'll get such a great response from it, and it's like, wait, like I should be appreciative of what I have now. I should be grateful for the gifts that I have now and how far I've come, because a year ago, I wouldn't have even been comfortable enough to sing. I was bombing auditions because my um body would be so tense from being so nervous to sing and just share that intimate part with myself with people, because I was so used to just singing alone. And hearing people's reactions to my singing, it was just like, whoa, like you've come so far. And I know that I've made progress because I would practice every day. I just was too shy to do it in front of anyone else. But I know I've come so far with my singing on my own at that. And yes, I still have a long way to go. Yes, I want a teacher, just someone to bounce off of, to hear me and is dedicated to dedicating time to working on my voice. Yes, I want that. But at the same time, I've come so far now and I should enjoy this. Sorry, I always forget. I don't need to be so close. I always forget to enjoy this. Um, Sorry, I'm talking in vocal fry because it's so quiet in the home, and I don't like anybody to hear me recording my videos when I'm just yapping, because this is just like my free loading or unloading onto the microphone time. Um, but I darn it, I have to stop losing track. Oh, yes, but just, enjoy the talent that I have now. Like, that is important. And so I can do that while simultaneously still improving, knowing and having that vision of who I want to be, but then also looking back and being like, and enjoying now this is so like, nice. Like, I have a nice voice. I have a nice acting ability. Same thing with my acting ability. Like, same thing. I'll think a take was all right, and then I'll hear, wow, Kylie, you're such a good actor. Like, and genuine compliments, not sarcasm, but genuine compliments. And so you're farther than you think. You're farther than you think. And I think connecting that with, downplaying your talents, you can connect it with my original point of, if you're always focused on the next goal or the next step in life, you forget what you have now. I hear so many people um who are successful talk about how much they missed the journey and how much they enjoyed the journey. Well, some people say miss, some people say they just really enjoyed it. I think you can enjoy the fruits of your labor and how far you've come while still enjoying how much fun you had climbing the mountain. And when I think about that, um, like the most recent thing I can think I saw was, I think I'm Gwen Stefani. I saw her say something about how she missed working with No Doubt, like scrapping for money and stuff like that. And at the time when I watched, I was like, girl, really? You do not miss being poor. Like, but at the same time, I could understand her missing the journey and the climb, because I think about that now with things that I have gotten in my life, or just when I achieve a new step. Like, when I look back on it, it's like, this is a beautiful journey, and I've had so many beautiful, authentic, fun moments in my life. And let me not stray, you guys. Life is like, it's not like this. Life is like this. And I'm not saying that like expect bad things to happen. That's not what I'm saying. But it's like this, and just there's so many different areas of your life and experiences that you're gonna have. So even though, yes, I can say my mindset has gotten to a certain point, at the same time I've had so many great moments and authentic moments that have reminded me to ground myself in the moment. And that's how I've come to this conclusion, just looking back on life in general. And it's like the journey is fun. There is just something like positively guttural and instinctive about finding your way and not really knowing how you're gonna get there. The Kanye West lyric, in Streetlights, I know my destination, but I'm just not there. Knowing that you are going to get to your destination, it is yours, you claim it right now. But the magic in finding, like, it's magical almost. It's magical to have a journey and to get to your destination. And I'm not saying that is gonna your main goal, whatever your main goal in life. I'm not saying that to take 50 years and enjoy that. No, I got goals that I'm making happen this decade. It's not a joke, but I'm still enjoying it because I know that it's gonna happen. I know that I have it. I know that it's mine. You claim it and you know that it's yours. You keep the angle in your mind and it'll just happen. I believe that because you're going to taking that identity of this is mine. I well, it's science. Taking the identity of this is mine or this is going to be mine one day, whatever you want to call it. It makes you act as a person who has it because literally see this as yours. You see this thing as yours. You see this type of life as yours. So you know what that's like instinctually to have it because you see it as yours. And so now you're just acting as a person to make that vision and that identity fit with your reality. Like, because you're just going to act as if you see yourself as a person with a job, you identify as a person with a job now. And you're going to be looking, you're going to be going on job sites to fill out applications. You're going to be calling up uh, employers and yada yada yada, or you might get a call from a friend like about some opportunity. Like, it just happens, like, because you now take that claim as this person. So that's why you can enjoy the now, because you know that the now is really the past. You know that yes, you're in your one bedroom apartment or your two bedroom apartment with your roommate and you have to survive on like ramen and eggs most of the week. But you can enjoy this time of having a roof over your head and food to eat, water to drink, because you know that there is better out there for you. You know that, and don't say that you don't know that, because if you don't know that, then go and figure that out and look at my insecurity is not normal video, or yeah, go look at my insecurity is not normal video, because or somebody else or that you trust more, because you need to fix that first. But you're going to look back on that and know that wow, there was so much magic in sticking this out. I hate to say sticking this out like you have to struggle to get what you want, because you don't. You really don't have to struggle to get what you want. It could be as simple as a connection or anything like that, and you would deserve it all the same. But I'm saying if you are at a position now and you still you know you want that to change no matter what area of life it is. Same thing with, I guess, being single and wanting a partner. Like, you know that that's what you're going to have, but you're enjoying the freedom of being single. And yes, you can still be free and be in a partnership, but there is a different freedom that you do not have with being single, because you really are just not. You have love in your life, sure, of course, but I don't know how to explain it. Like, it's just not the same as being. I don't feel like articulating it right now, but it's just not the same. And it's not. It's like that person doesn't run your life or anything, but you now are thinking it with them in mind. You can't just go and kiss Bobby at the club. And you might not do that single either, but you're not gonna think about kissing Bobby at the club, really. You know? I don't know. So, um, yes, that is what I'm saying. Like, enjoy life because you know that the moment is going to change, and it will change because that's life. And you can decide that it's going to change for the better. But when you just start focusing on the next, on the next, on the next, that just becomes all your life is, rather than you're enjoying what you have now, because it's like you're not really grasping and you're not grounding in the moment and the experience. And when you look back, it's like, okay, what were you thinking at that time? You were always just thinking of the next thing. Oh, I just looked at my phone, and to be authentic, I guess, or to be upfront, that's the same thing. Uh, I looked at my notes, I forgot to say in that section that I just talked in, um, I wanted to insert, I got really upset with my Broken Hearted Girl cover. And I think I even said some stuff during it. And I basically said the same thing that I just said in this video about my standards and being unhappy now. But I'm inserting that because it's literally an example of what I'm talking about right now. Oh, broken hearted girl. Thank you. I know that wasn't my best. I'm sorry, Beyonce, but she's the best and my favorite, and I get nervous. But I will master one of her songs. That's a promise. Alright, now I'm doing too much talking at the end of this. But, yep, so that's that. So, this is a bullet point that I read. Are you happy in your life now? If you died today, would you feel like you were at peace? In your old age, will you be able to look back on whatever age you are now and how exciting both the journey and just being a human at that time was? So I wrote that because that's another thing. It's not even like when you're looking back, it's just about being now, today. Like, um, no, don't wish death on yourself. Like, it's gonna happen. Expect to live a long, long, long life. But just thinking about it, if if you died today, would you have had the mindset of a peaceful one? Like life was enjoyable, life was what you wanted, life was, and I'm not saying did you achieve all your goals, because at the end of the day, that doesn't matter. Like, none of this matters. It's all kind of fake at the end of the day, because this is not what's normal. Living is not what's normal. You not existing is what is normal. In the grand scheme of the universe, the world, like, you not existing right now is what's normal, because your existence, your lifespan is just a little teensy little speck, maybe even smaller than that, of time in the universe. So when you think about that, this is the anomaly. I hope I pronounced that right. But this is the anomaly. So it's like, it doesn't really matter, but at the same time, it means everything, right? So that's why we want to be successful, and that's why goals are fun to have, but at the same time, it doesn't matter. It's like a double-sided coin. It matters, but it doesn't, because you can't take this stuff with you, but you are going to take that feeling with you. That feeling is guiding your transition. We don't really know. Everybody has their theories, and I'm sure someone is right, or maybe everybody has a little version of the truth, maybe, but you don't really know until you know. And you can't tell anybody about it because you're dead at that point. So I say that to say, we do know you're feeling, you know you're going to be feeling. So just like you have like a feeling as you fall asleep, you're going to have a feeling as you make that transition. So that's all you're going to be able to take with you. Do you want your feeling to be one of peace, that even if Because I'm saying we're doing the scenario of if you died tomorrow, even if you didn't get the highest promotion or you didn't become a CEO or whatever, even if that didn't happen yet because your life was taken away, were you happy right now? Were you at peace in the moment right now? Do you have these memories where you can leave thinking, you know what, I didn't get everything, but I did great and I lived great and I didn't miss anything? Can you say that? Because everyone should be able to say that because we deserve to enjoy every, of course, there's going to be sad moments, but we should be able to enjoy that too because it's an experience at the end of the day. Because this is an anomaly. This is not normal. You being alive right now, it's not normal. It's normal as in you're a human in your life, but in the timeline of the universe, like this is just such a speck of time, a small speck of time. So experience, enjoy. It's hard to be sad, but it's fun to turn on a sad playlist and cry your eyes out, or listen to a sad movie, or watch something funny to cheer yourself up. Like, eat some nice treats or whatever, right? Like, these are human experiences that we should have. So, it's like there are beautiful things about life. So, what can you do today? Do the things that you enjoy today. Don't deprive yourself of them until you reach a goal or until you get this thing. Enjoy it. Don't only focus on next, next, next. You can enjoy wanting to be your best self and taking action for that, but watch that movie, read that fiction book. It doesn't only have to be self-improvement ones. Take a class for fun, paint, listen to music, go call a friend, do something that brings you enjoyment. um Spend time with your family, like just do those things because you want to feel at peace now. And when you live for yourself, and you also might think about, you might be a little bit, you might be lacking some fulfillment in your life if you're always looking for the next goal because you think that is what's going to make you feel fulfilled in your life. And you never want a goal to be your fulfillment in life. Yes, it can be like a part of your life purpose and what you're meant to do. Of course, that's beautiful. I love when people feel like they were born to do something, or they gain a feeling of feeling like this is what they should do in their lives. That's amazing and beautiful. But never think that that is the thing to make you happy. No, you are the thing to make you happy. And this is something that I'm going to have to tell myself in the future and I'm going to forget because I'm human too, but you are the thing that makes you happy. And you have to become that person that is happy because you can get the thing and still be wondering what's next and not feeling fulfilled inside. So that is why it is so important to focus on how do you feel today and what can you end fulfilling. That's why I'm saying you might be missing fulfillment because you're just focusing your time on what's next, and then you get frustrated if you feel like you're doing everything you can, or maybe you're starting to shame yourself because you feel like you're not doing enough, but then you don't know where to look, and then it's just a big thing, and it's just no, and it's too much. Like, no, enjoy your life too. And when you get so distracted with enjoying life and doing the things you want to do while still having that time to be productive and self care, doing your journaling and your meditation. And I don't mean just the silent meditation, there's different forms of meditation, and staying active because everybody needs to stay active, even if it's just walking, like doing things for you and for the people you love, and just taking the time to enjoy an experience while still taking some of your goals or keeping your mindset that this thing is meant for you in this life. You will have it, it's yours. It will all just start to magically come together. If you pay attention, there's like these synchronicities that start to happen. And I've had those moments in my life, but then I would get in my own head, or I would start low key self sabotaging it myself by starting to pick up, you know, harmful habits again of procrastinating and bed rotting because shit just happens. and then, kind of stopping that momentum. But it happens, and I've seen it with my own eyes. And so start finding some fulfillment in your life and watch what happens. I've personally noticed a pattern where I hyperfixate on certain goals or things in my life, and then when I would get the next thing, when I would get the thing, then it'd be like, yay! Okay, what's the next thing? Right? Um, and that's what I meant earlier when I said that I noticed that I've kind of always had that trait a little bit, but it didn't become like a thing where I was like, oh, this is a thing. This is my mindset now. Until maybe 19, 20, 20, 19, 20. I'm 21 now. So maybe that, around that time, there was a shift. Um, but yes, it's the truth. Like, whether in any area of life, whether it was career, like a career goal, singing, acting, money, like just life goals, like in general, like with singing, like, oh, my biggest goal is like, oh, like I just want to be able to like hit these runs. And then when I got the runs, it was like, okay, but no, now I need to be able to do complex runs, like, and just like examples like that, or oh, I need to be able to post my voice. But then when I finally got the courage, it's like, okay, well, now I need views or I'm bad. And it was just like that voice. And then, but that's not true, because all that matters is that I enjoy it and I like it and I am proud of where I am now. And same thing with career, like just always being ready for the next project, like being an actor, especially, like you're always ready for the next thing because you're just trying to get in that door. And I have to realize, like, I am an awesome product. Not to objectify myself, but like, I am a package. Like, I am a very talented actor. I have a good voice, and I know that I can do it. So as long as I keep that mindset, I know it's gonna happen for me. But just always thinking about that, and it's just like, okay, I'm like disassociating from the now because I'm always focused on that. And it just feels like I'm going to the next bullet point. Yep, I literally was about to say this. It starts to feel like the chase of the next thing, it starts to feel like a drug. Like it literally starts to feel like a high. Oh my gosh. It feels like help. It feels like a high, like getting the next hit. Like you finally get that next hit. Like, okay, that was the high, that was the intro, but not getting it. It's like getting it makes the high wear off, and it's like, okay, what's the next thing? It's like, oh, that didn't give me the feeling I wanted. So now I need to find the next thing. What else am I missing? And it's just like, no, your life is not like a list. Your life is an experience. Um, and I just had to realize that for myself. Um, and I think that is important. And then I think it's also, I think sometimes it really is like the ego And the idea of wanting something now, you thought of it and now you need it now, you want it now, or you saw someone have it or you saw it on TV and now it's like, oh my god, I'm missing it, I need to have this now, like, or I'm unfulfilled if I don't have it. And I think, I'm not saying we have to, again, we don't have to wait forever for the things we want. We don't. It literally could pop up in your life tomorrow, a lot of the things that we want. So that's not what I'm saying. But just because it popped into your brain in this moment doesn't mean you need it right in the second. You just have thought of it and now you want it. Does that make sense? Like for example, if I want an acting agent, I'm thinking about my acting career and how I need an agent right now. Okay, it's 9 p.m. on a Thursday night. I don't need to be called right at this second. Like it's a school night, it's fun, it's after business hours, like that, it's not necessary for that to happen right in this second. Yeah, I'm feeling unfulfilled and like my life is over if I don't have it right in this moment. It's fine. Like an agent could call me tomorrow morning or something. Like it doesn't have to happen right now. That's what I mean. Because it's like, I think sometimes it starts to become ego fulfillment, like, and then we just let that feeling, and then it's really just a moment, like, but in reality, if you just, that thought popped into your head, you took a deep breath, realize this is happening for me, I've claimed it, it's mine, it will happen, like, and you secure that vision in your head of this happening for you, the feeling of for the rest of the day can be of your choice and it can be positive because you didn't let it overtake your whole day. But then when you take that thought and you entertain it of, it's not happening, it's taking forever, why is this not happening, you just let that feeling take over your whole day. And so that's why I think a lot of it can be ego rather than even really needing it right now in this moment. And then it also could be ADHD and like, or ADHD or dopamine deficiency, even though I think people with ADHD have a dopamine deficiency. But I have self diagnosed myself with ADHD because at first I used to be like, I used to be one of those people that were like, when people would say that, I would be like, are you sure you don't need a diagnosis? And you should get a diagnosis if you can. But I know some can't afford it. But looking at the symptoms and reading like the articles and just hearing people talk about their experiences, I'm like 1,000% sure I have that. And my own mother has told me she thinks I have that, but I will go get tested one day. But I'm pretty sure I have that. But, anyways, I was reading that there's like a deficiency in like our brains. Um, when you have that, I forgot what the chemical is, but I'm pretty sure it's dopamine, but how like we don't like to do things if it's not really a sense of enjoyment behind it. And that's why it can take forever to do certain things. It's like when you think about the idea and the motions you have to, like, I guess I'm gonna just say, I don't know, brushing your teeth, for example. That's the first idea that came into my head. Like a person with ADHD, it might take them even, or going to pee or something, like it literally takes 5 minutes to get up and go pee and then go back into your bed. But then the person with ADHD, they're just thinking, oh my gosh, I have to take off the cover, I have to get up, I have to walk to the bathroom, the tile's gonna be cold, I have to, or the air is gonna be different, I have to leave my cozy bed, I have to sit on the toilet, I have to do this, I have to wipe, I have to wash my hands, I have to go back. And then they're thinking, that process of thinking about all that has added an extra 30 minutes before you actually get up and go. And because it's not something that's enjoyable, or like it's taking away from your enjoyment time of being in your bed on your phone or watching your movie. So your brain doesn't necessarily want to do that. So I think, so then you become like a dopamine addict a little bit, and it's hard, and your focus decreases. I'm not a doctor though, or a neuroscientist, so if I am wrong, just let me know. But and then I think with people who don't have that, you can still have a dopamine deficiency by entertaining like social media a little bit more than you should, screen time a little bit more than you should. Both of those things are, great in moderation. And I have to say that to my own self. But um I say that because when you have that and you're uncomfortable with not feeling comfortable or entertained, when you don't have the goals you have and you don't feel fulfilled in your life necessarily, you start to focus in on goals because you think it's going to give you that dopamine rush. It's going to give you that feeling that, I checked off the list. And it is going to give you a sense of fulfillment, and it should. You can be proud of yourself and you should go after things you want, but you have to enjoy yourself. You have to enjoy life now because it's not going to fulfill that dopamine deficiency if you aren't doing things for yourself ultimately. And you also have to, again, try to go on social media because I do think it's important to be updated about the world. Don't, harm yourself and see too much because it can also be too much and too negative. Like, but try to stay updated on, whatever you're interested in, the news, pop culture, stay knowledgeable, but like it doesn't take 8 hours of your day to do that. Give it a quick 30-minute hour scroll, whatever you want to do on weekends. Like, and it's your own personal limits, what's good for you. I'm not saying follow what I'm saying. Do what you think is best, but don't spend your whole day on that, man. Don't do it, girl. Don't do it, they, them. I'm sorry. That was ignorant. That's not how I meant to say that. I'm sorry. Just, you know what? Girl is gender neutral. Um, but don't do it, girl. Like, just, I really didn't mean to be ignorant, by the way. Like, I wasn't saying that as like making fun of it. I just want to be clear. I just couldn't think of the proper thing to say. But, anyways, girl is gender neutral. Um, yeah, just do it. I forgot what I was gonna say. But I decided I wanted to leave that mindset in 2025. It's December 4th, I think. And I want to, I realize I just want to live in the moment. I have these goals, I want them now, but I don't want to sacrifice enjoying my years and my life for fulfilling something else. I want to enjoy now. I want to enjoy today. I want to do things that make me happy right now. And I've been doing that, but I haven't been doing it to the max because I have to accept that I've been having this mindset of next, next, next. And yes, I've achieved great things and I will continue to, but I'm enjoying today. I'm not going to feel like nothing is happening because I'm not walking the red carpet right now. It'll happen and we'll be happy. But Kyler's going to enjoy her life, whether she's a famous actress and singer or she's a college acting student. That's just what it's going to be. Like, that's just what it's going to be. Like, I want to enjoy my life no matter what my job is, and I have to, and what service I can give to the world. That is what a big lesson that I'm learning in my life. Like, I can enjoy just being and just being me and being free and having free will and doing what I want because this shit doesn't matter. It's fun, it's a fun experience, but it doesn't matter. And I'm grateful for what I have now. I know I'm going to miss this. I'm a very nostalgic person. I can find some love in all of my memories. And I'm gonna miss my pink bedroom, living with my mom and my grandma, my granny, and just, not having too much responsibility because the life that I want is gonna be awesome, but it's going to come with a lot of responsibility too and a lot of expectations, and I'm willing to thrive on it, but I want to be the girl who's confident and I am confident, but I want to be at my most confident, most resilient because I'm happy and I'm fulfilled with who I am, and I won't have this shaky foundation of feeling unfulfilled if it all falls down because I'm fulfilled in here no matter what, you know? So, like, no matter what my status is, I'm fulfilled in here and I'm happy in here. And that's who I want to be. So, I dedicated my December to shedding that and because I'm not bringing her into 2026, I'm not bringing that mindset into 2026. And I encourage you guys to, whoever sees this video, don't bring that mindset into 2026. It's okay if you do, because we're human, if you have your moments, but let your dominant, I don't care if it's 51%, 49%, let the dominant percentage of your time be having the mindset of, this is my life, this is what's going to happen. Either say it's yours now or it's going to happen, whichever one is more comfortable. It's yours. And then when you have those moments of getting caught up by your walking, by your sight and not your faith, when you need to be walking by your faith and not your sight, just accept it. It's okay. And bring yourself back to, again, I have this or I will have it. It's mine. Like, there's no other option. Never allow yourself to visualize a bad situation for yourself or things not going the way you want. Only visualize things going the way you want them to. And if you do, walk it back. No, that's not true. No, because that's lies and you know the truth. So, I want to talk some more about shedding it in 2025. To do that, I started reading The Artist's Way, like in January on my, not January, like April or something, I think, on my phone, because an astrologer told me to read that. She thought it would read my chart and thought it would be great for me to read that book. Which, yes, because I'm an artist. Um, okay, did I do a thumbs up? I don't think I did, but that was the perfect time for that thumbs up to come. Yes, but I read it on my phone, but it had like the version I found, because I guess I found like an illegal version online. Um, Anna's Archive. I love that site. Um, but yeah, it didn't have, I felt like I needed the physical copy in my hands. So I got that. I didn't finish the book. I got to like week 5 and then I didn't come back to it, unfortunately. But it has this great practice called the morning pages. I'm really locking in to doing those. I realized that the 3 pages I was doing was not enough because it's supposed to be like on a big note journal and I had it just on like a regular size journal. So the 3 pages I was doing really need to be like 6 pages. So I just set a timer now for 30 minutes and I just write till the 30 minutes is up. But the morning pages and then reading the book, I'm gonna start that again one of these days. I'm gonna start reading it again to get myself started this December, because yeah, I just want to shed that. Like, I just want to enjoy. And also, that's another big thing. I didn't even write this down, but it just came to me. Like, I don't want my skills and hobbies to become something that just has to be achieved or like the next goal. Like, I want to enjoy. I do enjoy it, but I can get in my head so much that I start focusing more on the outcome rather than enjoying the moment. Like, I want to enjoy acting. At the core of it, it's me playing pretend and entering, even though it's real and you feel that it's real as the character, it's still not real and objectively. Like, we're watching you perform objectively. You feel it's real and it is real, but objectively it's not. It's playing pretend basically. So the idea, I want to enjoy that and feel the sense of that and taking on this new world rather than, am I doing it right? Is this the best tactic I can play? Is this the best facial I can make? Like, no, I want to enjoy the colors that start to visualize for me when I'm singing rather than, am I thinking, am I sounding right? No, I want to flow and I want to enjoy it. So that's important. Like, you never want to take the outcome away from your enjoyment because you do it because you love it, right? Yes, you can also want success and compliments, things like that, and recognition for your talents, but it's more important to enjoy the talent rather than the external validation, because external validation is never going to internally fulfill you. And that's something that I've learned It's you who will fulfill you. It's nice and it's great to have. It's great to have, but it won't fulfill you. It's just nice to have. It's not completing you inside, right? Um, yeah, I think I hit every line that I wanted to talk about. Okay, yeah, we're done. Uh, thank you for sticking around for this, and oh, thank you for sticking around, and always remember, I'm so sexy. Yeah, literally, who cares? Bye. I march to the beat of my own motherfucking drum. You don't like it? I don't care. I'm so sexy. Yeah. Literally, who cares?